Today I'm doing a product review, one of them that I've been meaning to do since I featured it on my Rite Aid haul. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'll put the link to the haul video down in the description bar. But basically, I found out about Sena, the actual brand, when I went to my local Rite Aid, and they renovated the entire Rite Aid. It looks amazing. And they also added some new brands. So you have Sena, you have, just a whole bunch of different brands, guys, that I first found out about them. So if you want to hear more about them, I'll put the link to the haul video down in the description bar. But today I wanted to give you guys a brief review on the Sena Contour Kit. $48 at Rite Aid. It's the only thing that sucks. I was a bit like, damn, 48 bucks? But anyways, the way that I like to do it's in a very subtle way. I don't like to over contour my face. I just want to give myself maybe a little bit more definitions on the cheekbones, maybe on my around the hairline. I don't really like to mess with the nose. Highlighting and contour is basically to change the way that your face looks, in a sense that you can change how your nose looks. You can make it look thinner, you can give yourself some cheekbones, you can make your forehead look smaller, or maybe you have a little bit going on down here, you can make this disappear. And when you do it to the extreme, it looks really awesome in certain lighting. But if you're gonna do it for daytime, I'm gonna show you how I like to do it for daytime. In the meantime, I'll be reviewing this little sucker. So let's get started. So step number one for me is applying a facial toner all over my face. This is going to moisturize and remove any lingering traces of dirt or makeup. The second step when I'm preparing is moisturizer, and this one in particular is very light, so it's just going to give me enough hydration. The brushes that I'm using for the application process, I'm actually just going to use a small one. These are new brushes by Sigma, the 3D HD Kabukis. They're synthetic hair, so it's going to make blending a lot easier. So now taking the precision brush, the small one, I am going to apply the dark gray color from the contour palette, and I'm going to take it around the edges of my hairline. This is a great trick if you want your forehead to appear smaller. I'm also going to drag it down the side of my nose. If you want your nose to appear more slender, you can definitely shape it yourself. And I'm also going to take this color and apply it to the hollow parts of my cheeks. So you can see I'm doing sort of like a fish face, and where you see that little depth in there, that's where you want to apply the contour. I'm also going to sort of scoop it up around the cheeks. This is going to make my cheeks appear more full, and it's going to give me cheekbones. So just remember, the dark color is intended to create shadows and depth. So if you want to hide anything, apply that color right where you need it. Now with the same brush, I am going to take the color Banana, which is the warm yellow beige, and this is going to be the highlight color. This is going to make everything that I apply stand out. So I'm going to bring that down the bridge of my nose, in between my eyebrows, and just sort of feathering it outwards. And I'm also going to apply this right underneath my eyes in a triangle shape. And this is really going to highlight this area, conceal my under eye circles, and just brighten up the face overall. I'm also going to take this and apply it to my chin and right above my Cupid's bow. So now I'm taking the color Honey, which is a light mocha, and this is actually very similar to my actual skin complexion. So I'm going to take this and apply it anywhere else in the face that I don't have any highlight or contour going on. This is just for coverage, just to hide my blemishes and all that. So now you can start to see the shapes that I have going on in my face. You can see the nose looks more slender. I have some cheekbones going on. My forehead looks smaller. This looks like it's a shadow. This needs to be blended. And this area of my face where I have the lightest color, it just really stands out. So that's what you want to have going on. So just make sure that you take your time and you explore your face and you test out different methods, because like I said, A lot of people have different methods of contouring and highlighting, but so I'm going to start off by blending out the dark colors. So you want to find a brush that's really going to work with you. I'm actually going to start off with a Sena contour blush brush, and I'm actually going to use this even though it's not synthetic hair. I like this one because this product actually turns to powder, and it makes it really easy to blend. It's not like you're blending out creams, which take a lot of work. This is like blending out powders. And you want to have a very soft hand, and you also want to just concentrate on one section. Don't go crazy blending this out because you're going to get the dark color everywhere. And once you start doing that, the contour changes. So I just like to do small circular motion all across the contour, and see, you're starting to see it happening. And then I'm going to go around the hairline. You can also just take your little towel and just wipe it off, because when you start off with a clean brush, it's just always better, you know? So what I'm going to do now is actually blend out the foundation shade, or my skin tone shade. I want to call it that because it's not a foundation. I'm actually going to take another tool that I really like for highlighting and contouring, which is the product that I found at TJ Maxx, which is this one here. And it's the same texture as a beauty blender, so it's nice and spongy. It's not like some other, you know, sponges that claim to be like the beauty blender, but they're really stiff even after you get them nice and damp. This one is so soft. Alright, so now we're going to do the nose, and for the nose I am actually going to take this brush, which is a face paint brush, number 109, and I'm just going to start by rubbing this back and forth. And then wiping it off, so I want to make sure that it's nice and clean. This brush is a little too wide for me, so I'm going to go in with, let's see which one works better. I'm actually going to go in with this one. So this is without any powders. This is the final look of the contour. You can definitely see it, the highlighted sections. The neck, I did a little bit of contour here on my chin and on my neck. And I like it. The finish is really satiny. It looks pretty satin. It's not matte. But it went from a cream to a powder, and it was overall really, really easy to blend. So what I'm going to do is finish it off with some powders, just because I'm going to go out and I want to just make sure that my makeup stays looking the same all day. So what I'm going to do is take some Cody airspun powder, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this for pretty much my entire face. I'm just going to take an angled brush get some of this on the lid. And I'm just gonna pat this because I don't want to swirl and move around any of the product. I just want to mattify my face. Now if you want, you can even add some more powders right on top of this as far as like blush or contour and highlight. So I'm going to do that with this little palette. This one is the 3 Times the Charm by Charlotte Ranson. So I'm just going to grab a brush and pick up some of this bronzer and just lightly glaze that to the top. And I'm doing this because this bronzer has more of a warm feel. The other contour color that I ended up using was dark, like a dark gray. I'm just gonna drag this color just to warm up my complexion. I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlight right at the cheekbones using this one here. And also you can add some down the bridge of your nose. Right, so here I am completely finished. I'm very satisfied with the outcome. My face looks matte. It looks sculpted. I am happy. I didn't use foundation and the face is looking good. I'm ready to go. I have 1 more hour until I have to go pick up my baby, and, or not a baby anymore, but he's still my baby, guys. I can't, like, he's always gonna be my baby. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please thumb it up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!